This instructional video demonstrates how to submit shipping instructions on My Maersk Line. This is a 5-step wizard, and there are 3 options to start the process. You can search for a shipment using the Track by Shipment Number field, which will lead you to the shipment binder for a particular shipment. From the Overview tab in the shipment binder, you will be able to select Submit Shipping Instructions, which will lead you to the 5-step wizard. You can also click on Submit Shipping Instructions listed under Your Tasks. Or you can move your cursor to the top panel tab, marked as My Maersk Line, and select Submit Shipping Instructions from the drop-down Commands menu. Next, you will be directed to a new screen that shows a list of your shipments that require shipping instructions. Locate the shipment that you are ready to provide shipping instructions for, and click on Submit Shipping Instructions on the right side of the screen. You will be directed to the 5-step wizard that will guide you through the easy-to-follow, step-by-step process. The first page covers document properties. The document type field defaults to Waybill Shipped on Board. You are able to click on the drop-down to change it and make a selection as per your requirement. The Issue Bill of Lading To field will default to your company unless specified at the booking stage. You can add a new company or select a previously used company from the drop-down menu. The drop-down will display a maximum of 20 most recently used companies. If you click on the drop-down next to Request Certificate field, it will expand, allowing you to request one or more multiple certificates, although this is optional. If you were to actually click the certificate name, it will open a PDF with an example of the subject certificate. Similarly, the Letter of Credit field is available and optional. The next field, Request Alternate Spelling of Locations, is also optional. If you click on the drop-down menu, it will expand, allowing you to request alternate spelling of place of receipt, port of loading, port of discharge, or place of delivery. You can request a new custom spelling or select an already accepted option from the drop-down menu based on your documentation needs. An example of where an alternate spelling may be needed is for a shipment covered by a letter of credit. The Additional References field allows you to add any additional references available in the drop-down list to your shipment. Once you are satisfied with the information updated on page 1, click on Next in order to proceed to page 2. The second page covers cargo details. The container number is pre-populated if a container has gated in against the shipment. If a container is not listed, the field will be blank. Since this field is mandatory, you will be required to update a container number. Also visible are container size and type, number of packages, kind of packages, cargo weight, and cargo volume. The Add a Container Seal section consists of the Shipper Seal, Carrier Seal, Customs Seal, and Vet Seal. You can insert the appropriate seal information when applicable. Next, the Number of Packages and Kind of Packages field is where you need to specify the kind of packages inside of the container and the piece count. The Weight field allows you to specify the weight of the cargo. The unit type, metric or imperial, can be changed within My Settings. The Volume field allows you to specify the volume for the cargo. Again, the unit type can be changed in My Settings. The Cargo Description field requires you to input a description of your cargo. If there is more than one container, you can click on Apply this cargo description to copy the information to all other containers from previous entry. Or you can click on Update Piece Count Details to upload the information of more containers with your details. All you need to do is use the template provided in the Cargo Details page, paste the container details from your files, and upload into the website. This will automatically fill in the piece count details. Please note that container numbers in the sheet should be sorted alphabetically. The HS code is an optional field that gives you the option to input an HS code. The Type Ahead feature will display the last 10 HS codes used by your company. Once you're satisfied with the information updated on page 2, click on Next in order to proceed to page 3. The third page covers parties. Here you can specify shipper, consignee, first notify party, additional notify party, outward forwarder, and inward forwarder. This information is mapped from the booking, so if you provide more information at the booking level, there will be fewer updates required at this stage. For each party, you can add a new company or select a previously used company. The list of previously used companies is party-specific. For example, previously used shippers will only reflect within the Shipper drop-down, not Consignee. The drop-down will display your 20 most recently used companies. You can edit details, add additional party, and add reference to each party by selecting the appropriate options provided on this page. Once you have reviewed the information updated on page 3, click on Next in order to proceed to page 4. The fourth page consists of payment details. The Payment Terms section allows you to specify the payment terms and the payer for each charge on the shipment. The default charges are grouped and updated based on origin, freight, and destination. If you select the Show Individual Charges radio button, you have the option to update each charge individually. You can add a new company or select a previously used company from the drop-down menu under Paid By. The drop-down will display the most 20 recent companies you have used. Both Payment Terms and Paid By selections are mandatory. The Invoice Reference field is optional and allows you to specify the reference for the invoice party. This reference will be reflected on the invoice. If you're satisfied with the information updated on page 4, click on Next in order to proceed to page 5. The fifth page consists of 5 sections. First, the preview of the transport document is constructed to resemble an actual bill of lading or waybill, as you can see here. Second, the optional Additional Comments section allows you to provide any further comments that have not yet been captured. If you requested a certificate on page 1, you will now see the Requested Certificates field on the right side of your screen. If not, this section will not be displayed. If you are not satisfied with the information updated on the preview screen, you can click on Previous and go back to the previous screens to make amendments where required. Lastly, you can select the option to pre-approve your Verify copy to opt out from receiving an email with your Verify copy to approve the shipping instructions. Once you are ready to submit the shipping instructions, you can click on Submit. When you submit the shipping instructions, you will be taken back to the shipment binder and a notification will be provided confirming that the shipping instructions have been submitted. And now you're ready to submit your own shipping instructions on My Maersk Line.